Good evening, lovely folks. This is review for Beauty Bar, season 1, episode 1. Beauty Bar is a new reality show on VH1, and so I figure if I'm gonna start doing reviews, I'll start from the beginning. So let's start with this episode. Now, of course, it's just an introductory episode. It's just to get you used to meet the players, get their backgrounds a little bit, a little something something. So, Beauty Bar is about a salon in Inwood, New York, in the Dominican area of Inwood, New York, and it's called House of Dolls. So here we go. First of all, you have Talia and Kevin. They're both makeup artists. Talia says that she looks like a Kardashian, and she's been called the trans Kardashian. Now I don't know if that's letting us know that she's trans or if that's just what people say about her. She alludes to certain things in the episode where she talks about how her family, because Kevin has a story about how his family doesn't accept the fact that he's gay. And she said, my family did the same thing to me, so I understand his story. So I'm wondering, she never comes right out and says it. At least I didn't catch it. But she definitely alludes to her lifestyle not being something that her family accepted. And she does admit that she had a lot of work done. And if you look at her, it's a question mark there. But either way, she's cool. So far, so good. She definitely feels that she's Queen Bee. She said she's been at the salon the longest. And, she definitely carries that attitude about her that, hey, I've been here the longest. Y'all new. And y'all gonna have to show me that respect. Kevin is her bestie. Kevin is, to me, young. I'm old. So, to me, young kid. But he's gay and he's dealing with, he's accepting the fact that he's gay. He's dealing with the fact that his family doesn't necessarily accept it. And he said he was homeless at one point. His family put him out. He was raised Pentecostal, so they're very religious. And that's a big part of the episode because it's his birthday and he's having a birthday party. And he calls his mom because he said it's been a lot of years. I forget the amount now. Since he's talked to his mom. I'm not going to get on my soapbox about that, but I'm going to say this. Parents, your children come to you the way they come to you. Love them for who they are. There are too many stories of kids out here on the street, kids who get abused, kids who find themselves in really bad situations because their family didn't accept who they were, but don't get me on my soapbox. I ain't going to go down that road today. So that's Kevin and Talia. They're cool. They seem real cool. I'm sure. It's a reality show, so everybody going to have some shit with them. V's going to get on my nerves the entire season. She's doing too much. And I don't know if she's doing too much because of cameras or if that is just who she truly is. However, I think that she's probably normally on a 7, but I think because the camera's there, she's on 12. And that is fucking annoying the shit out of me. She's just doing too much. She's all over the place. She's loud. If the scene isn't about her, she finds a way to make it about her, and it is just way too much. They had a celebrity client, Amara La Negra, in there, and she was rude and disrespectful to the celebrity client because she was upset because she didn't get that client. Well, if you've been at the salon and somebody who hasn't been at the salon as long as you have got the celebrity client, you need to check yourself. Don't get mad at the client. Don't get mad at the other stylist. Check yourself, because there's a reason why you weren't given that celebrity client. But she ended up pissing off Amara Negra, and of course she probably ain't gonna never come back, regardless of whether she liked her hair, how her hair was styled or not. She's probably not gonna come back to that salon, and I wouldn't either. I wouldn't give my money somewhere where I felt disrespected or felt, it was just too much. She's yelling over the clients. It's just too much. And if you've ever been to a salon, it's always going to be characters. That's part of the fun of going to a salon. But when it gets to the point where it's too much, there's never a break. She's always on 10. And like I said, 12. I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it. Nautic. Nautic is the barber. He's also a rapper. I'm going to let that sit right there. I'm just going to leave that right there. He said his career is not where he wants it to be, so we're gonna leave that right there. He started rapping while Amara La Negra was in the salon. I don't know what he thought that was going to do. I don't know if he thought she was going to say, hey, let me get your demo, let me get your mixtape, and I'll spread it around. Like, I don't know. I mean, I understand shooting your shot, but I don't know what he thought was going to come out of that. But he ended up embarrassing himself. He ended up making her feel uncomfortable. And again, it just went towards pissing her off and probably making her not want to come back to that salon. Anyway, Henry and Tess are the owners. Tess is just the money lady. She just count the money and make sure it's all adding up. Henry is actually a stylist as well, and he's there. And, you know, obviously things have to happen for them to have a show, for there to be a reality show. But if you're the owner, it's too much. You're letting people argue on the floor. You letting people just be extra. You letting celebrity clients be disrespected. Nah. In a real salon with no cameras rolling, that shit wouldn't even be rolling. And you know it. But, again, it's a show. And it was entertaining. I was entertained. I watched it again. You know. I don't know how much I can put up with V. I just don't. I don't know how much of her I can take. But we're going to see where this goes. Now, you got the two new kids on the block. Princess and Rail. They're best friends. They just moved into the New York area. Well, Princess is from New York. But she's been living in Atlanta. And her and Rail's a loctician. And Princess is a wig specialist. So the good thing is that it doesn't seem like these people are stepping on each other's toes. I mean, I'm sure all of them can, they're licensed cosmetologists, but they have their own specialties, and they're not really stepping on each other's toes, it seems like. But Princess was the one that got the celebrity client, Amara La Negra, and V was just the whole time just disrespectful. You should let me do your hair. Why you letting her do your hair? I could do it better. Why she get the celebrity client? Why don't I? It's just unacceptable and rude. And again, I say, if you've been at the salon longer and because Henry gave Princess the celebrity client, if that's who Henry chose, then there's a reason why he chose her. It could be skill, it could be professionalism, whatever it is, but you need to check yourself. Don't make the client feel uncomfortable. Don't put everybody else in a bad situation because you and your feelings. So, there's that. But yeah, Henry, again, he let that go on. It was unnecessary and it should have been checked. And now you done cost yourself some money because on top of the fact that that she may not come back, Amara may not come back, she might spread the word to say, yeah, you don't want to go there. It's some disrespectful stylists there, da-da-da-da-da. So I wouldn't even, I wouldn't fool with it. I wouldn't even fool with it. So that's, you know, what's going on at the salon. Princess and Rail seem to have a story. They're best friends from school. And it was a situation, they became close after basically Rail was gay bashed. And he was in the hospital. Both of them were beat up. And he was in the hospital, I think he said, for like 2 weeks. And he had a lot of injuries and stuff like that. And it said from that point on, they were like best friends and inseparable because Princess basically stopped everything.